Hello and welcome to your reading from Spirit Guide Link. Before we begin, I would like to state that I don't have any other social media platforms. Messages that I bring forth will only ever be shared on this platform, YouTube, and on this channel, SGL. Any other platforms using this name are not affiliated with me in any way. If that changes, the information will be found in the description and stated by me in that video at the time. I would like to express my gratitude to all of you who have been drawn to watch this reading and have given me permission to read for you. If you resonate with the message, please like and share this video so that others may also hear. If you want to hear more messages from SGL, please subscribe and set alerts so you know when new content is uploaded. Know you are in a judgment-free space and that you are truly loved and appreciated. Welcome, Virgos. This is your reading for the month of April 2024 for the first half of the month. We will begin by connecting to the energy, and then I will pull out the cards. All right, so let us begin. We ask for messages for Virgos as they seek guidance toward their highest timeline and for the highest timeline of the all. Let us begin by expressing our desire to send our intent into the universe to connect with spirit guides, ancestors, and all beings of light existing in higher vibrations of love. Please step forward to be present with us in the here and now and bring your guided messages forward. And so it is. All right, Virgos, today we are going to be doing the horseshoe spread. So first I'm going to pull all 7 placements and then we will take a look at them in more depth. All right, so let us get started. The first placement we are looking for is the past influence. So what are the energies now fading away for Virgos, please, Spirit? And here we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. So I feel that this is saying that there might have been a bit of a lack of communication going on. Perhaps there were some messages that were trying to come through. It could be from your spirit team, or it could have been from people around you. Perhaps, maybe you blocked someone or someone blocked you. Let's keep going and see where else the cards take us. Next placement we're looking for is the present energy. And so what are Virgos currently experiencing, Spirit? And we see the 4 of Swords in reverse. So this is like a lack of healing energy, a lack of restful feeling. Perhaps maybe you're doing more than you normally would do. Maybe you're spending less time sleeping. Has there been something maybe keeping you up at night? That's the type of energy I'm feeling from that. Next placement we have is your hidden influence. So what have Virgos not noticed, Spirit? Oh, and that is 3 cards. Okay. We have the Chariot, Hermit, and the King of Swords. Wow. That's powerful. 2 major arcana and a court card. So the King of Swords is Aquarius. Cancer is the Chariot, and then we have your card, the Hermit. So I feel like this is saying that it's almost like moving forward with doing meditation and really reflecting on something, right? It's saying like now is the time to do this meditation, to do this thought process, to take the time to really think and evaluate things on your own in a meditative state, in a way where it is just you and no one else. Moving forward, next placement we're looking for is obstacles. So what is it that Virgos need to look at and possibly reflect on? The Moon. Wow. All right, so that would be some past traumas, some hidden emotional traumas that you might still be holding on to very deep within, which goes very on point with all of these cards that have already come out. Moving forward, next placement we're looking for is external influence. So what is it that is motivating others around you right now, Virgos? And we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is like a prevention of some sort of creative energy or endeavor. Someone's trying to block something or prevent some kind of new creative beginning. Let's keep going. Next placement we're looking for is guidance. So what is your spirit team trying to suggest to you right now, Virgo? Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is another Virgo card. So this is a card of abundance, but also independent abundance, right? This is like recognizing your own worth, but your spirit team is almost saying to you, you can do this. You are more aware, or rather you should be more aware. You are more able to bring in the abundance than you might have realized. I feel like your spirit teams are trying to guide you towards your true intuitive abilities, right? It's like recognizing that. Next placement is your potential outcome. So where are Virgos heading right now? And we have a flipped card. We have the Judgment card. Wow, that's very powerful. The Judgment is your outcome, which makes me feel like it's saying that this is a brand new beginning. If you're able to really do this reflection and to release whatever this past deep trauma is that you're holding on to, you will inevitably get to a brand new beginning, possibly stepping into that world that you have been trying to create and manifest in your reality. Some might say it towards your ascension. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And the bottom of the deck is your overall energy. And here we have the Emperor. Beautiful. This is control, right? This is saying that you have more control over the situation that you may realize or have allowed yourself to, or rather given yourself permission to be able to move forward with your manifestations, right? It's like you need to recognize that you are actually in control of this. There are not other forces that are making your pathway. Only you can forge your own pathway. So let's take a look here. In your past influence now fading away is the Eight of Wands in reverse. This makes me feel like recently in the past you were not recognizing the messages and the information that your own higher self and spirit team were trying to guide you towards. And I feel like that is this meditation, this trauma. I feel like they've been trying to say it over and over and over to Virgos that there must be something done about past traumas. Could be from childhood, could be from different incarnations. There's definitely something that's still holding you back that needs to be looked at. And they've been trying to give direction, and unfortunately, that direction has not been heard by you. Moving forward, the next placement was the present energy, and this is what you're currently experiencing. And here we see the Four of Swords in reverse, which tells me it's like a lack of healing. It's almost like in your present energy, because you haven't been recognizing these messages or the direction that your guidance team is trying to give you, that as a result of that, you have not been able to do the healing that is required of you, that you must do for your own self in order to move forward on your journey. All right? So I very highly suggest that there is some time spent on healing and meditation. Next placement here is what's hidden to you. And this is where we received the 3 cards. So these two alone, the Chariot and the Hermit, both of these are major arcana cards. So I do feel like the universe is influencing this situation. They are certainly stepping in and they're trying to show you what is hidden, what you haven't been seeing. And this is a forward movement, right? It's a motion going forward with the Chariot. And then there is the Hermit, which is very much someone who's needing to, or who is isolating themselves to do a lot of inner thought, inner reflection, deliberation, trying to figure out what serves you, what does not serve you, and try to look at things from a higher perspective. And here we have the King of Swords with it. The King of Swords is the king of thought, right? This is someone who is the king of, thinking everything over, or of making a plan and figuring it out to the very last detail, right? This is someone who puts a ton of thought into a situation, and I feel like that's what you're being directed to do, to move forward and to think about what direction it is that you intend to go and where it is you want to be, right? You need to take the time to do that, to think about these things. And that is exactly what your obstacle is. This moon card tells me that there is certainly some kind of deep emotional trauma that has been buried within, that you have been nudged towards for the last little while, that needs to be evaluated and looked at. And unfortunately, it is still here unresolved. So I think that there has been some progress. Yes, I don't want to say there's been no progress, because I know how much work you're doing. But most importantly, it's not done yet. And that's okay to take baby steps. Sometimes there's so much trauma and so much to be healed that you have to look at it and then step away to heal. And then that way you're strong enough to look at it even more on a deeper level. And I feel like that's what's being done here. You still need to continue this journey. The inner reflection and meditation is not completed yet. There is something still much deeper that you must continue to keep digging down and finding what is at the root. Because whatever this root is, that is blocking you from your step forward into the next dimension. Okay? Moving on, next placement is what is your external influence. And this is what's motivating others. And here we see this Ace of Wands in reverse. This is very much not having a new beginning. There's not a new creative situation starting. It's either been shut down, or it's being prevented, or it's being blocked. And I feel like blocked is the best word here. And it could be just as a result of this thing that's still holding on to you deep within an emotional state is preventing you from moving forward in a new creative endeavor, right? It's almost like your manifestation's abilities have been decreased, or really just turned down on the volume, if you will, just simply as a result of this blockage that you're still holding on to. It too is blocking your creative abilities, right? So something happened, and I feel like that since this is saying external influence, I feel like that's relating to this wound. Something happened to you, possibly when you were young, that you are still holding on to and possibly thinking as if it's your own burden to carry. But it's important to remember that sometimes, even though something is very difficult, it might not actually have happened to you, but happened for you and with you. Something that your own soul had said, I need to endure this difficult thing in order to learn this lesson. But that lesson has not yet been learned. So that is what's preventing you from having this new creative, exciting beginning in something. So that's your main step right here. You really need to work on this obstacle in order to begin to manifest your new beginning. And here we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is what your guidance team is trying to show you. They want you to recognize your innate abilities. You're a Virgo. I mean, Virgos are known for putting in the work, for being dedicated, for consistently trying over and over, to not giving up, and to always coming out with Nine of Pentacles abundance, true abundance. And this abundance has not just been handed to you. This is something you have worked for. And I think that the spirit team here is trying to remind you and tell you to not give up, to keep going. You're so close to this potential outcome, which is the Judgment card, a brand new beginning, this new thing that's going to be starting in potentially a brand new dimension, a different reality, a thing that is based entirely in love. And this is true abundance. Your spirit team is trying to guide you toward a brand new beginning, something that is completely unlike anything you've ever seen. You are going to be manifesting this. So I think you need to spend more time, figuring out what it is that's blocking you, and also figuring out what What is it that you would like to experience in this next dimension, right? Because don't forget, overall energy is the Emperor. This means you are in control of this whole thing. I think that you might be feeling like, oh, it's not in my control. I'm waiting for something externally to happen for me. I'm waiting for my spirit team to show me the answer very clearly, but it's not that easy. It is, but it isn't. You have to take the time to go deep within in order to be able to receive the messages that they've been trying to give you, which has not been the case in recent past, right? So just don't forget, you're in control of the abundance, you're in control of this new, beautiful beginning. This is where you're heading, and you are the one who's creating this place. All right, Virgos, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I am going to close out the energy, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and I hope to see you at the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the reading from me, Spirit Guide Link. I'll see you at the next video.